So here you can see my outdoor kitchen area, but the problem is the outdoor kitchen area doesn't extend up to the barbecue. So today's project is to be honest, I have already created the frame for the table, and we'll be creating the cupboard door and connecting it to the frame. I'm trying to create a border like frame to the top bench top area, just to make sure there's no gap between the existing table and this one. That's one of the stupidest things that I did. I should have worn a mask. If you're doing something like this, please wear a mask. It's so dusty. The cupboard doors can't go all the way to the corner, so we need a frame to in both sides of this door. Now that's the frame. I need the same length timber cuts to create the door itself. That's what I'll be doing next. One of the things that I do here is have one timber cut as a reference and keep that as a reference for all the other timber cuts. I don't usually measure each and every timber cut. That's more prone for errors, at least for me. That's job well done. Now time to hydrate. Wood clamps are like second and third hands for you. I love them. This is not required, but I'm just trying to make sure all the screws are equally spaced. Oops, I think I forgot to record that side panel is being installed. Doesn't matter, let's drink some water. Here you can see I'm trying to build the door. Little did I know that I didn't have the proper screws, so I might have to go to Bunnings now.
Searching for screws.
Bought the screws back in my veranda trying to finish the work. I know this is not the front of the door, but I still just want to have a flush finish with my nails. Sorry, my screws. The air duster that I'll be using here throughout this video is by Wolfbox, I think. Pretty amazing. Just bear with me, there's quite a bit of screws that I need to screw here. When it clicks perfectly into that hole, that's when you know you have done a great job. To be honest, it's not great, I would say good. To make it great, I need to make sure the corners are straight. Nope, that attempt didn't go well. And the manual attempt didn't go well either. That's when I realized I need to bring the proper tools. Not the ones that works in 18 volts battery, but the proper one which you can connect it directly to the wall outlet. Here you can also see that I have already created a jig. This one is actually for straight cuts. I created it from one of my previous projects and it came in really handy here. Done with one side, let's go to the other side. I usually don't like to fiddle with these power tools which connects directly to the outlets because there's always this power cable that I need to handle with. So as soon as the work is done, I'm going to get rid of this one and move back to my 18 volts one. Yes, 18 volts, to be honest, is good enough for any of these small projects. Because of the frame that I have installed, it's near impossible for the hinges to reach all the way to that frame. So because of that one, what I have to do is like I have to put another timber just to have an offset where I can install the hinges on the side of the hinges. That's a perfect fit. Let me connect it to the main frame. I need to install the hinges to the door. In order to do this one, these are cupboard hinges, which you can see it usually in the kitchen cupboards. So I need to have a hole for specific in the specific spaces thing. Usually it comes with a jig, but I don't have a jig, so fingers crossed that I measured it as much as I could and trying to put a hole. Hopefully it works. Let me clean this dust off. And here I'm also going with a hinge which has a soft close setup. Let's see how that soft close works as well. I didn't have to do this one. I could have just kept the table upright and installed it properly, but here I am. I realize the border frames are a little bit off, so I'm going to remove it and install it back again in the correct position. Just installing the final screws. Adjusting the hinges to make sure the door closes properly. Now my favorite part, installing the handles. I don't know why I like this part of the whole work. Maybe it makes me feel like that I'm finishing off a work and gives me a satisfaction. Some way or the other, this is one of my favorites. Done. Now for the final part, I have to take this table to the place where it belongs. I'm going to do something stupid by trying to carry this damn heavy thing by myself. If you're going to do something like this, never do it. But here I am doing it anyway. Off the camera, I varnished this exposed timber frames and the door using Jara as the tint. It looks amazing. Wife approved. That's all it matters. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.